Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And starting in this one, Chase Dollander.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go. Ian Happ up to hit. Just off the outside edge. And we are underway. Happ lays off.
That's inside.
Nice grab.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing, almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play, have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Kyle Tucker, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Out to center. Doyle sizing this one up. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit. Suzuki hitting third in the lineup. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment.
Aye.
2 outs, bases empty.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield, gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
That's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Suzuki at second with 2 down. Hit hard, base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. Just missed.
Inside.
That misses,
that
and a count now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Kicks and fires. And now it's filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Going, gone. He circles the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. 2 outs, base is empty. So here's Horner now. Inside, and it's 1-0. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. Smoked into left, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Couple of singles back to back. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Sends it to Tolia. They limit the damage here. Back here in Denver, today's starting pitcher, Jameson Taillon. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Now the left fielder, Jordan Beck. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Hey!
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And it chases that one. And 1 away. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And that is cut on and missed. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Next to hit for the Rockies, Hunter Goodman. And a swing and a miss.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, Matt Shaw. Dolander back to work. On the ground to short. 1 up, 1 down.
He's out.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ian Happ.
That ball's foul.
1 out, base is empty. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Line drive, fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball up. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Here's Kyle Tucker. And delivers outside. Happ over at first with 1 away. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. It's in and out of his glove. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. He takes it on his own. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. So digging in, Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's the strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That one felt good. And they add on. It's 5-zip. Base is empty with 2 away. Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And there's a ball.
No strikes.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. And a breaking ball misses outside. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 3. There's a swing and a drive.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Swanson stands in now and watches strike 1. Just missed.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
2 strikes.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's a ball to second, but way too late. Safe there. Runner goes again. Runner at third, 2 away. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the veteran third baseman, Ryan McMahon. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Tyro Estrada to the plate. Look out! And it hit him. So up next, Brandon Doyle. Crow Armstrong should have it. He's got it. One away. Here's Michael Tolia. And first offering is fouled off.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Swing and a miss.
No
That's
ball,
strike
2
two.
strikes.
Outside with a breaking ball. Got him swinging. So first and second with 2 outs. And now here is Mickey Moniak.
Ball.
And that one misses up and in. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
Outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Yeah.
Swings and misses. And it's
2
2
balls,
and
1
1.
strike.
Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Back here at Coors Field, top half of the 3rd inning, Nico Horner will come up to hit. Swings and misses. 0-1.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
And it's even up.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball,
and the count
2
is
strikes.
1-2.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Moniak pulls that one down, and there's one down. So digging in, Michael Busch, and he's already singled in this game. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. On the ground. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Grounded out his first time up. And that's downstairs and outside.
Counts 1-0. Ball 2.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're
No
facing
strike.
a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That missed by a lot. 3-0. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Doyle pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here in Denver, stepping in, number 8. In there at the knees.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Tucker under it. And there's one down. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Next to hit, Jordan Beck. Just
Inside
off
ball.
the inside edge. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 down, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Tyler Freeman. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Start of the 4th, so up now for Chicago. Matt Shaw. And the first
1-0.
offering is not close.
Two and 0.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Just off the inside corner. Ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses.
Nope.
So a
Ball four.
leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. And first offering is fouled off. Shaw on at first, nobody out. Right through there for a strike. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. So here's Kyle Tucker now. 0 for 2 in this one. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. A 2-run shot, and they add a pair. It's 7-0. 1 out, base is empty. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Reaching down and makes the grab. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one misses. Ball 1. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. And out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 8-0. 2 outs, nobody on. And now it's Dansby Swanson. He's already homered in this game. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Doyle makes the grab, and that is that. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
That's outside.
Yeah, that's outside. Now 1-2. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits,
That's ball
right?
two.
That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit, your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too?
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. 1 down. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Doubled his first time. McMahon, an all-star a season ago, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013. And this is inside. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
2 balls,
Base is empty,
2
1
strikes.
away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Breaking ball misses down and away. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. stays alive. Up and in, ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. So up next, Tyro Estrada.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Comes up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Now a bunt with 2 strikes, and that goes foul. It's a strikeout. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. Fly to center his first time. Late on that fastball.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
In the dirt, but kept close. McMahon off of first with 2 away. And that is that. And we're back. Now it's the second base. Nico Horner.
For the Rockies, number 54.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Yeah. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
Next pitch is downstairs.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
Swing and a miss at 100 struck him out. So digging in, Michael Busch, 1 for 2.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Sends it to Tolia, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 down, bases empty. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. First offering misses badly for ball 1. That one in triple digits.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The Cubs up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one hammered center field. Doyle snags it, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Michael Tolia. Tyone back to work. And that's a little bit high, and that's ball 1.
All these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for him.
And he's out on the tag. Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That
Ball.
one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop. Flied to right his first time. Started to swing, held up.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swings and misses, struck him out. All set for the top of the 6th. So up now for Chicago, Matt Shaw. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
And the 1-0. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. So up next, Ian Happ, 1 for 3. First pitch just misses. And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And he's got a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now Kyle Tucker. And that one handled. Steps on first for the out. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Moniak pulls it down, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Jordan Beck. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside.
That's out.
And the sweeper is off the plate. In time to Bush. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And now the DH, Tyler Freeman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a foul ball.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
They say you win.
0-2 is the count.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Kelly to first. Got him. Two gone after the strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed. Shaw. And that is the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Halverson measures 6 feet 2 inches, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2023.
0-1's the count.
And that one is downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Ball one there.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That misses the zone. And that's ball 2.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Crow Armstrong aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Nico Horner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first.
Counts 1-0.
Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Next offering is down low.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
And it hits the base, and that hits the bag, and that extends the inning. Throw is wide, and it gets past him at first. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but, man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
And now Michael Busch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. High in the air, out to right. Moniak puts it away, and that is that. Back here at Coors Field, there's Ryan McMahon now.
Ryan McMahon.
Foul ball there.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. That one misses, and the count even 1-1. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Now back, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Tyrell. Estrada. He's 0 for 1.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 54, Ryan Glazer.
That's off the inside corner. 1-0.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away. And that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball.
The Cubbies up big in this one. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
3.
The high heat, too much on that one.
Now batter.
Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And first offering is fouled off. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball is going to get down because of that speed and the ability to...
Sets him down looking. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. Herget back to work. That one fouled off. The 0-1.
Ball 1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Doyle makes his way towards it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the third baseman, Matt Shaw. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. And a base hit.
All over that one right there. When you can turn a ball around, it 107 off the bat. It's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
And now it's going to be Ian Happ. Strike 1.
0-1.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count, he's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And down on strikes. 2 down. Kyle Tucker digs in now. Inside, almost got him.
Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. There's a swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Michael Tolia. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. And another ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Moniak up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
Ooh,
1 ball, 1 strike.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Rudder takes off. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 8-2. Now it's the shortstop. Inside, just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
1 ball,
nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now back, left fielder, Jordan.
Here's the left fielder, Jordan Beck. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. There's the strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Outside low. And the count 1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So now the DH spot, Tyler Freeman, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And a slider misses down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 1-2 now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here in Denver, we go to the ninth. Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 50, Ryan Wallace.
And a base hit into left field. That'll play.
The center fielder, number 2, Pete Crow-Armstrong.
Man at first, nobody out. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow-Armstrong. Check swing, now an appeal to third. And he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Runner at first with no outs here. Now snap throw to first. Oh, and they got him leaning. He's out. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
And that one clips the corner.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Up the middle. And he can't come up with it.
The batter, number 7, Dansby.
Runner on at first with one gone. Dansby Swanson stands in. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. The throw in, coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and it's 9-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Now here is Nico Horner. Oh, right to the backstop. Swanson into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. That's to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. The run comes in from second, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Man at second with one away. And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. And that one gets past the catcher. In there safely. Horner up to third on the wild pitch. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And the wild pitch will play to run. Already 3 runs across in the frame here at the top of the ninth. Oh, he hit him.
Perfect.
And that got him pretty flush. So, man aboard. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 55, Juan Garcia.
That one down the line and a foul ball. That one pushed foul. Man at first, one away. And no one can get there. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
The third baseman, number 6,
Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit. The 0-1. Shaw checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. 2 on, 1 out. Foul ball. McMahon. 1 at second. And it's a double play to end the inning. And we're back. Last chance for the home team. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Goodman. Strike on the inside corner. And it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Crow Armstrong moving under this one. And it's caught for the out. Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies.
now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 45,
that one not
no
close.
strike.
Ball 1. Pomerantz, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
He swung over top of the curveball. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. There's a strike. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Pomerantz is just one strike away. Got it. And that'll do it.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
11-2 the final tally. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.